I'm Matthew Johnson, and we're here at Freedom Engine Studios in Berlin. And we are doing the shooting for the new release of the TR-08 and the SH-01. I kind of started with Roland equipment, I think it was in 1986, I started getting my first stuff. I moved into the analog realm and kind of got all of the stuff that you see in here in the mid-90s. If I think about the TR-08, this is one of the drum machines I've been working with the longest, that and the TR-09, of course. And so it really is the seminal drum machine out of any of them, I think. You know, it's used in so many different genres of music. I think it's probably the most diverse drum machine that you can have. The new one has all kinds of new functionality. The sub-steps, you know, which are great. You've got things similar to the TR-08 actually, which is one of the great things about the TR-08, is that you've got compression and you've got tuning on the snare drum and on the kick drum. The SH-01A, that was one of my first analog synthesizers. And so I've been using it now for 20 years or something like that. And it's kind of my go-to synth. The new SH-01 versus the SH-101, of course there's lots of differences, but there's lots of similarities as well. All of the sliders and knobs and functions of the old one are there. But it goes beyond that. It allows you to do things like having polyphony or chord memory, these types of things, unison mode. Even though the SH-01 is very simple, that you can still get a lot out of it. You can have kind of 8-bit sounding computer parts, you know, like a Nintendo kind of vibe stuff, big growling bass lines, or you can have, you know, Detroit kind of like Sterac sounding chords, like this kind of thing. You can really take it farther than what the original 101 could do, but it still has completely that sound and that vibe. The combination of the two units, the TR-08 and the SH-01, they work hand in hand with each other. When you're sending these triggers from the 808, you can do all kinds of things that are incredibly good for jamming on the fly when you're playing live on stage. Really utilize both worlds. It doesn't matter what situation you're in. If you're in a small live setting, a big one, if you are in a DJ setting and you've got your computer and you want to do some jamming on the side, they work great. Connect the two things together and you play the patterns from the SH-01 and the TR-08 together, then it's a good time.